Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kavitha. I'm a pharmacist and a doTERRA essential oil user for the past 6 years. So I'm hopping on today for 10 minutes. It's Friday at noon with me. And today's topic is going to be about your digestive system. So I hope you're going to have your lunch soon, or you're having your lunch already, and you're joining me today for a very short session. So as we know, our digestive system plays a very important part in our daily life. It's not just giving us food for energy, for sustenance. The food that sits on your plate as you eat your lunch is also going to affect your focus, your mood, okay, and your immune system. So what you put on your plate today for lunch is going to help you with all those issues. Now we know also that there are many times when we are eating, we don't eat with intention. We are hurrying, we have an appointment, we have a Zoom meeting, or you have to just rush out to get things in time, and sometimes we don't really take the opportunity or the intention to chew your food well, to taste the food that you're eating even. So at times when this happens, we find that the importance of chewing well and getting your food into smaller parts is not very efficient. And so when you go and you swallow your food, it causes a lot of issues in your gut, in your stomach, as you are digesting it. Hi Sophia, thank you for hopping on. So when you are eating your lunch today, hi Fiona. Oh, still cooking. Okay, good. Wow, quinoa. Good. Excellent. So when you're eating today, eat with a mindful intention as well. So at times when you have stomach issues, most of us would have had that bloated feeling, that nak meletup, the gassy feeling that you have after a certain meal. Maybe it's too sour, or it's too spicy. Hi Charmaine. So what are you going to use? And also at times when you find that you're having the runs, you ate something wrong, you ate something too fast, you have the acidity coming up and it's going to explode, things like that happen, right? So I'm going to talk about three very basic oils that come in your family essential kit or your home essential kit, right? So how are you going to use these oils that are safe, natural, and effective to help relieve and soothe your stomach issues that you may face today and in 2 more weeks when we celebrate Deepavali? Okay, so a lot of makan-makan in Malaysia, as you know. We have so much of good food from all the celebrations and all the kueh mueh, and it's just never ending, kan? So let's help our gut a little bit, yeah? So the basic oil I would like to talk about today is lemon. Okay, a lot of us who are using doTERRA oils, lemon is a must-have at home. Okay, it's the cheapest oil actually in the set, and it has multiple uses. I've spoken about lemon in I think the past 2 sessions as well, for focus, for detoxification, even for mood management. Okay, it's a very basic, simple oil that many do not use comprehensively. So when talking about the gut and your stomach, how can it help? Now we know about detoxification is really important for our gut as well, because we eat so much, but are we having that correct output as well, right? So if you're going to help with detoxification of your gut, what you can do is, doTERRA oils can be consumed. Okay, for adult, I would usually recommend a drop of lemon in a glass of water. Okay, it can be glass, it can be ceramic, it can be steel. No plastic to be used, because the essential oil can leach plastic into your water and you'll be drinking the plastic. So we don't want that. Hi Deborah. So we don't want that, yeah? So a drop of lemon every day to help with your sluggish bowel movement is really good. If you want to try that, you can go ahead. Now we know for a fact that doTERRA oils are pure, because every single essential oil that you have, the single bottles, behind there is a batch number. There's a 7-digit batch number. Okay, so when you go to www.sourcetoyou.com, it gives you the certificate of analysis to show that what you are getting is purely what it says. If it's lemon, it's lemon. There are no other additives, and the test done is a GCMS test. This is very important, especially if you're going to be consuming your oil, you're going to be inhaling your oil, you're going to be applying your oil onto the body, because all this is going into your system. So you have to make sure that it is really pure and safe to use, right? Very, very important. So lemon is done. Now the next one is peppermint. This is also a very useful oil from top to toe. I've spoken about peppermint before in my previous sessions, right? So peppermint oil also helps to relieve and soothe our stomach. Any stomach issues, mainly if you have got a cramp, even if you have, period, our monthly periods, we have got cramping, right? And it can be quite disturbing to us when we are trying to focus and get things done, and a bit of aches. Okay, so peppermint is useful. How can you use peppermint? You can use a drop in a glass of water, or at the same time, if you're not comfortable consuming the peppermint essential oil, you can always use peppermint, about 1 or 2 drops on your palm, and about 10 drops of your carrier oil. The fractionated coconut oil is the carrier oil we use to ensure that this essential oil that you're using goes into your muscle, into your system. Okay, do not use your oils neat on skin, yeah, because these are very pure and potent. It can cause irritation in the long run, and it's not economic at all to be using it that way, because number one, you may be, you end up having irritation and redness, which is not what you want anyway. And number two, you're not helping the oils go in deeper where it should be going into. So the carrier oil is a must-have. Always use a carrier oil. Use it in a very safe and effective manner. Okay, that way your peppermint oil will last a very, very long time, right? So the third one that is in the family kit or the home essential kits, the top 10 oils, is Digestion. Now this Digestion is a digestive blend. Okay, so doTERRA has pre-mixed these essential oils. Okay, the ingredients I will just read to you. Ginger is one. We all know ginger is very useful for stomach issues. Those days when I was small and I was faking a stomach cramp or stomach upset, my grandmother would get ginger from her kitchen and she would slice it thin and steep it in hot water, and she will ask me to drink. And that's how home remedies used to work, and we used to use ginger until today. So ginger is one. Peppermint, the one that I showed you earlier, is also there, and it's also mixed with caraway, coriander, right? Anise is a spice. Okay, tarragon, and also fennel. Okay, some of these spices we are very, we are used to using it in our kitchen for cooking, so we are quite used to that, right? So this has been blended and it's called the digestive blend. So when you're using the digestive blend, how do you use it? Number one, you can use it a drop in a glass of water when you have discomfort, when you have sluggish bowels, when you feel like a bit of nausea. Maybe if you're pregnant, you're expecting, it's quite common. Even I had it quite bad when I was expecting both my boys. This kind of feelings just puts you off, right? I mean, when you have a stomach discomfort, you're just not in a good mood. So we know how that feels like. So number one is to consume. Now number two is to apply as usual. So again, 1 or 2 drops on your palm and about 10 drops of your carrier oil. You see how little we use? Okay, let's say it's not convenient. You're out and you cannot be like applying, right? It's not convenient. So we have a roller bottle. Okay, are you familiar with roller bottles? These are 10 ml roller bottles. These are glass, yeah? So what I teach in my group of users, and I'm going to just share that with you today. I use 10 drops of the Digestion. It drops very nicely into the bottle, and you can add the rest with the fractionated coconut oil up to the neck of the bottle. You can see how little essential oil we actually use, right? So this roller is going to last you a very, 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 very long time for all stomach issues. And of course, a lot of people ask, how can a blend like this help with so many stomach-related issues? Okay, so yes, it can help with to soothe gastric issues as well. Yes, you can use it, but of course, we prefer you to also take care of your food. Make sure you eat on time. But of course, sometimes we cannot help it. So you can always use the essential oil as an additional tool to help release and relieve that issue that you're having. Okay, these essential oils do not cure any disease. All right, these are not magic oils. They are basically plant extracts that are pure and potent, that have been extracted and put in conveniently into a bottle. The only issue we face now is purity, because a lot of oils in the market, they are adulterated with other stuff. and it's very it's not beneficial for you. It's actually toxic for your body. So that's why we have to be very careful when we use essential oils. Use a brand that is transparent in its testing, right? So once you have done your roller, now this roller, it's very convenient. You can just pop it into your bag, uh, wherever that you want to, and you can just rub it on your palm and roll it on your stomach whenever you feel uneasy. Okay, now the additional benefit of this Digestion beyond using it for your stomach is for congestion, your nose. So you see there's peppermint inside there, and all these other oils also have benefits for congestion, nose congestion. So you can actually use your roller at the nostril, okay, and the bridge of the nose, just a T, right? You can do that every 2 to 3 hourly to help with congestion. Like some people, they have a congested nose when you're in aircon for very long. They have a bit of congestion and you don't want to over medicate for a simple thing like that. You can use your Digestion, or you can use the other one, which is Easy Air, the one for all the breathing related issues, we call it. Okay, so my 10 minutes is up. It's so fast. Okay, so this will be my final session for October. The month has flown by so fast, and another 2 more weeks is Deepavali. I'll be using quite a bit of Digestion next week because I start baking, and I hope all of you will also be baking for Deepavali this year. And I will see you next Friday with another topic. So with that, enjoy your Friday lunch, and yeah, it feels like Monday to me because yesterday was a holiday. But it's Friday and the weekend is tomorrow. So, and have a restful weekend. Thank you. Bye.